be a captain. You know, there's a lot of great leaders on the team, and I'm blessed to have the opportunity.
Another year for you. I think you have something close to over 50 starts at the position. Just that level of experience as you go into a hostile territory to take on Florida State Week 1. How beneficial is that experience for you?
Definitely helpful. You know, playing in big games. I mean, I played in the national championship before. Played in big games like last year at Tennessee. But yeah, definitely helpful.
Interested about Ty's progression. You've worked with a lot of quarterbacks before. From a leadership standpoint, kind of taking command of a huddle, how has he shown some strengths?
I mean, he's a great leader. I mean, I feel like that's the biggest thing. Y'all seeing that he got named captain as well. He's one of the best leaders on our team for sure.
Is there anything about his game that reminds you of Penix?
Obviously two different guys, but like I said, great leaders, both of them. Great guys to be commanding offense.
What is your role as a center, knowing Ty, kind of being like in terms of calming him down and making sure that he just stays level, like in the middle of the crazy? Like, what do you play a role in that, or like what does that look like?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes when I come into the huddle, I'll just kind of look around. I see guys like they look a little antsy, look a little, and this goes for everybody, not just Ty. But I'll just tell everybody, hey, just take a breath. I mean, at the end of the day, we're going out there. We just got to go execute our job. That's the most important thing that we have to do.
Ty just called you one of his best friends, says he appreciates everything that you've done for him. What's your relationship like with him, and what are the ways in which that helps on the field, especially when you go into environments like this weekend where you're going to be facing it from all sides?
I really just say the trust. I mean, I hang out with that guy outside of here. Definitely a guy that I can depend on, whether it be on the field or off the field. I know he's gonna help me out in whatever way I need. I'm gonna do the same for him. Definitely an accountable guy.
You got like a funny Ty Simpson story, like something that might surprise us?
I'd have to think about it and get back to you. I don't know off the top of my head.
Might be bad weather Saturday as the center who's handling the ball every play, especially in the shotgun. How do you simulate a wet ball at practice?
I mean, all the usual things. Get the ball wet. We actually do soapy balls, so we do that as well.
Mark, you've been around captains, leaders. Now that you're a captain, who do you most want to replicate that you've seen an example of the past few years?
In all honesty, I'm my own person. I'm not really trying to replicate anybody, but I have seen a lot of great leaders. Tyler Booker, it's specifically in the O-line room. Troy Fautanu, Roger Rosengarten, those guys as well. I've just seen how they carried themselves, and I mean that's something I can add to what I already bring.
Parker, going into your second year here this year, just does it feel similar at all, or anything you can look back on going from year 1 to year 2 at Washington under the board?
It's a little different. I played a different role in my year 1 to year 2 in Washington. I was working real hard to try and just get a starting spot. So I mean, that was mainly I was a younger guy as well, so it is a little different. Now being able to lead, I feel like it's been a little different for sure.
How does the team kind of feel with his staff going into the second year? And just is there any similarities there?
They feel great about it. I feel like, I guess year 2 at Washington, we were very excited to get the year started. And I feel like it's the same thing this year.
A lot of people like Caden pegged as a top 5, top 3 pick next year, but as talented as he is, how have you seen him grow at the left tackle position from last year to this year?
I'd say the main thing that's grown is his leadership. You have a guy like Tyler Booker, he's talking all the time and telling everybody what to do. He's a great leader, but just seeing KP kind of like fill that role as much as he can and just speak up more and just lead the guys next to him has been great to see.
How often do you hear from Tyler?
Book?
Yeah.
A good amount. I mean, here and there, not too much.
Yeah. What's been his message to you? I guess you or the O-line?
His message was to not. So we actually talked to him on the phone as a team.
Yeah.
And his message was to. Hold on. Let me think about how he said it. Basically, just not regret anything. Like he wanted us to go hard every day. So at the end of it, when everything's settled down and all the bullets are done flying, that we don't have any regrets going and moving on to next year.
When y'all talk to him?
It was during fall camp.
Going into a hostile environment Saturday, Coach DeBoer has already stated the importance of starting fast. Can you just talk about, from an offensive standpoint, what that looks like and what sense of urgency you guys have on that side of the ball?
Obviously, a lot of sense of urgency. I mean, starting fast to me just means going out and executing your job every single time. No stupid mistakes, got to stay away from those, obviously. But just really just executing exactly how it needs to be done. full speed throughout the whole game.
As a center, how do you remain calm in a hostile environment when you're in the middle of the line, you're kind of the point of every play and doing that most?
I say it's honestly more my personality than being a center. I feel like it's my job to keep the guys calm, make sure everybody's on the same page, direct traffic, things like that. But I say my personality is more calm. I mean, sometimes I'll get turned up, but for sure, mainly more calm.
Do you focus on being louder in times like this, or is that a point of emphasis of maybe calling out things louder than you normally do, just because you're going to be in an environment like this?
Oh yeah, I mean we work with crowd noise, so I mean obviously that helps. Just being able to direct things. Sometimes guys can't hear me, especially Tennessee last year, like nobody could hear anything, so playing in that environment would definitely help. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot this morning probably. Just being able to tell guys with my hands what they're doing and who they're going to.
When you're coming out of those noise things, do you find yourself talking louder, or like just in general, like just like the hours after,
I don't notice it, and nobody said anything to me, but I mean that is a good point. I don't know.
What sort of things get you fired up?
Seeing the guys come out the tunnel. So like I already be on the field, but seeing the whole line come out the tunnel, I see them all walking up. They look juiced up, so I got to get turned for the guys.
Are you sick of hearing the war chant over and over and over again at practice for you?
Yeah, a little bit, yes.
Apologies if you've already been asked about this, but what does it say about the trust you've been able to build with your teammates that you were voted the captain as a transfer?
I mean, a lot of trust. A lot of trust in those guys. I mean, I obviously have a lot of trust in them. But like I said, there's a lot of great leaders on the team, a lot of guys that could have been voted captain, and I'm just blessed to have that opportunity.
What's your expectation for the offense this year?
I think we're going to be an offense that starts fast and sustains it throughout games.
Ryan said he thought you guys could be the most explosive offense in the country. Do you
Yes.
share that?
Yes, I believe that, yes.
What do you guys have to do to get to that?
I kind of already answered that. Just our assignment, just execute exactly how we're supposed to. I mean, we have the best coaches, just being able to execute on what we need to do every single play.
Ty called you one of his best friends. What's your message to him before this game? What advice are you giving him heading into his first start?
Just go in there, prepare as much as you can. Once you get in the game, just play ball. I mean, it's no different than any of the other games he's played, so just play ball.
What about his demeanor and what he's been able to do tells you that he's ready? Ryan said he feels like he's been ready.
Mm-hmm.
Do you share that sentiment, and what's Ty done to show you that?
Most definitely. I'll say his focus. I mean, gets to the building early. He's already watching film before pretty much everybody else is here. He's a guy that he can sustain his focus for a long period of time. So that specifically, just him being able to prepare in that way, I think he'll be ready for sure. I know he'll be ready.
But how hard is it to go against, or what's the challenge in going against a 3-3-5 defense with so many new faces, conglomerating so much different film to get ready for this game?
I mean, it's a lot of different things to watch, but we've had a little bit of extra time to work on it, so I don't think it'll be an issue as far as just schematically. I think our guys will be ready to go. I think we'll do a good job.
Yes, too.
Mistakes are going to happen with Ty as a first start. How have you seen him kind of respond to those moments throughout camp, and how are you going to maybe help him to not put that pressure on himself during the game?
I mean, mistakes happen a lot. I mean, one thing he actually told me was, it's just the next play mentality, and that's something the coaches talk about as well. But just him, I've seen it all fall camp. I'm not worried about him lingering on old plays and things like that. I know he's gonna if he makes a bad play or whatever happens, makes a mistake, he's gonna put it away in his next play mentality.
You been asked about snapping with a wet ball?
Yes, I have. Gotcha.
All right. Thank you.